Hello friend, this is Suraj here from 3i Professional Services. This is a small awareness video regarding investment into ELSS. ELSS is a mutual fund scheme categorically designed to take benefit of Section 80C of Income Tax Act. In case if you are shifted to new tax regime, then perhaps this video won't be useful to you. I have categorically chosen this topic as of now because one economical festival is going to come, which has been called as GFM, that is January, February, March, where many advisor will or may approach you regarding investment into Section 80C for ULIP, traditional insurance plan, NSC, and other things. I would like to urge people that please take maximum advantage of Section 80C in this particular section. By investing up to 1,50,000, you can have a deduction of 1,50,000 from your total income, where you would have to pay less tax on the investment amount. The maximum permissible amount is 1,50,000. So you can see this from here. Just invest 1,50,000 in ELSS and you can save tax up to 46,800 in a particular year. You can invest the same amount into insurance policies, into PPF, NSC, but why ELSS? Let us have a comparative analysis. ELSS versus other traditional plan. I just have a ready table for you. It is very simple and easy to understand with all disclaimer in detail. In case if you want it, just let me know. I'll share it with you. It is just 2-page thing. Let us have an apple to apple comparison in that PPF, NSC, tax saving FDs. Every year bank used to provide this tax saving FD. They generally come in this last particular 3 months to get a benefit of Section 80C, post office deposit, and ELSS. Lock-in period in case of PPF is 15 years, in case of NSC is 5 years, in case of FD is 5, and the least one is for ELSS. And even you can invest and redeem the same amount after 3 years, and the same amount again you can invest into ELSS. You don't have to bring fresh money to get advantage of Section 80C. PPF, NSC, post office tax deposit, I would like to use word interest because they used to come with guaranteed interest in the particular financial year. In case of PPF is 7.1, in case of NSC is 6.8, in case of FD is 5.4, post office is 6.7. In case of ELSS, would like to use word written. These are the date from where the rate has been applicable, and let us see the compounding effect. PPF compounds yearly, NSC compounds yearly, tax saving FD compound quarterly, post office quarterly, ELSS will see to it. Tax effect, PPA is completely tax free. Whatever interest you are going to earn on PPF, it is going to come as a tax free income to you. In case of NSC, tax saving FD and post office deposits, the return will get clubbed into your income and you will be taxed accordingly in which income tax slab you fall into. In case of ELSS, the capital gain tax will be applicable, that is 10% of the gain you are going to get on the redemption of your plan. That too every year. 1 lakh cut tax benefit is allowed. I mean, you don't have to pay any tax on up to 1 lakh in a particular financial year if you book long-term capital gain. Let us understand this with a small example. One person is choosing to invest 1,50,000 every year in PPF since 2001, and another person has chosen to invest 1,50,000 in ELSS. What is going to happen? Just we can see this from this graph. Investment amount is total 31,50,000 would grow to, in case of PPF it is 79 lakh 0.45, and in case of ELSS it would be grown to 2 crore 61 lakh. How? PPF interest rate table is just next to us. Time horizon is there. 1st April 2001 to 31st September 2021. PPF investment amount, invested amount is same. Current value, just see, it is 79 lakh 45,000 units of PPF, and with average return of 17.15%, ELSS amount has been grown to 2 crore 61 lakh. This average return has been taken from those mutual funds who were there since last 20 years and they have delivered. For better clarity, return comparison between ELSS scheme and PPF, just see the last column, 1st April 1 to 31st September 21, amount invested as I say 31 lakh has been grown to, in some scheme it is 2 crore 34, in some scheme it is 3 crore. The maximum the scheme has delivered is 3.83 crore, and the least a scheme has delivered is almost 2 crore, and the average of this is 281. So I'd like to tell you that please take maximum benefit of Section 80C by investing into ELSS. Even if you have been investing into PPF traditional, just have a comparative analysis. Start investing into ELSS. For the sake of comparison, at least a small portion divert into ELSS. Please subscribe my channel for all this kind of update and awareness, and please circulate the link in your circle. Thank you.